welcome. It's been a very long time since I've done lines on a page, and yeah, hopefully I'll remember how to do everything because let's be honest, I really don't remember how to do everything. But yeah, I want to say the last episode was probably about what 5 months ago, 6 months ago. So I wanted to do at least one more episode to wrap up the year, and I wanted this one to be this chill kind of uh, drawing stream, if you will, and get rid of that. Yeah, you can see everything. All right. So, for those who don't know, my name is Thomas Price. I am a independent local comic artist in the Huntsville area. But before I get to anything else, I'm going to quickly do the usual round of housekeeping. Haven Comics, located at 1871 Slaughter Road, Suite F, in Madison, Alabama. And please remember to like and subscribe. Any video that we do here on our YouTube page, and also cross platforms into Facebook and I think Twitch as well. Every like, every subscribe, every comment, every share, uh, clicking the little notification bell thing that helps us out immensely. We're not just saying it just to say it. There's actual truth to it. And if you want to know where you can find me on social media, just type in T Price Artworks through any search engine you could possibly think of on whatever app you could possibly think of. 9 times out of 10, you could probably find me there. Uh, but yeah, all that being said, just going to get straight to it. Uh, Keep things pretty chill, pretty relaxed. I've got close to 20 of these like sketches that I've got to do, but for tonight's purpose, I'll probably only do about three of them. Inking wise, I've already done some sketches already. So as you can see, we got Ultraman, we've got Moon Knight, and we've got Howard the Duck. So hope everyone had a decent, chill Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Mine was exceptionally quiet. It's what I wanted. Really can't ask for more. That's exactly what I got. And I would not trade that up for anything else. So I was able to do a couple different things as well. First things first was sleeping in. Because I've been, if you've been following me on Substack, been battling insomnia, which sucks. And really hard to stay asleep. This has been going on for like 2 months now. But that also kind of creates a level of burnout. But yeah, I was able to sleep in. I was able to wake up late, which was even better. I was able to sit down and watch the first part of Stranger Things 5. So that was a decent turnaround of events. Not sure how I feel about it. Still too soon. But yeah, I've definitely had very decent, very quiet, relaxing Thanksgiving. It's probably the first one in a while. So I'm only using a handful of pens. So pretty obvious. I've been using the Tombow Futosenke pen a little bit more often than I have been uh, this year. Also been switching around uh, which size micron I've been using as well. Because I had been using uh, for like the smallest numbers, uh, 003, 005, and 001. But now I've swapped it out to just using the 005 and the 02. Noticed better gradation whenever I'm doing cross hatching and stuff like that. Still using the pocket brush, still using uh, just a regular pencil brush pen. And start using black Poscas for a lot of the major black areas, which I'll be using that for some of the background right here. So definitely enjoying using that. Yeah, basically decided this year to do some little holiday cards for a couple people in the store. So I'm only doing 20 of these. and it's really only because I only have enough time to do that amount. So if for some reason you don't happen to get one, uh, don't freak out. It's really because I have a very limited amount of time because I still have some Christmas artwork I've got to do for the family. So like to get that done before it uh, starts to sneak up on me. But I figured doing, 20 these little sketches, easy enough. I'm also pretty excited because some of these characters I've never drawn before, like the Mr. Knight version of Moon Knight, never drawn before. And there are some characters like Howard the Duck that I've drawn several times. I've tried doing different versions of them, and I think I get more fun out of, uh, I guess, the more unrealistically cartoony I can possibly make Howard the Duck is, I feel like, the best version of Howard the Duck. You can do the whole Zootopia kind of looking thing, or the 80s version of Howard the Duck, which is totally fine. They're all great, and I like seeing people's takes on the character. But definitely gotten to a point where I started to realize I want to be more forthwit about being seen as someone that does really good cartooning. So we got some comments going on here. Hey Jay, what's up? And life and everything in between has been a bit busy. Uh, I'm just thankful that, the year is starting to wrap up just a little bit, and able to relax a bit more. Which is 005 for these details. But one of the goals for 2026 is that there's going to be, I don't want to say a drastic change in how I've been drawing, but there's definitely going to be some things changing from here on out, as I've been very much focused and thinking about, um, I guess, or at least what was the industry standard for doing sequential pages, um, because Jack Kirby um, basically did a page a day, and that's penciling and inking, and there you have it. Right. Which in today's scope, it's very possible it's technically kind of doable, but I just really kind of depends on the person and what they do. And really kind of been thinking about that a lot more because, you know, a lot of things are granted in terms of like what you can do in a day. Uh, just because life happens, you gotta work off the seat of your pants basically and deal with whatever changes, no matter how annoying uh, those things can be. Because I know a lot of times it drives me up the wall that something happens in the last minute and I've got to just like completely, deep six whatever it is that I had planned for the day, or I've got to, just do a total 180. Uh, just anything and everything, basically. The typical life adult stuff. Like I said, uh, it sucks. It's annoying. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to have to black this part out anyways. So I guess what I'm trying to get around to in saying all this is that, um, schedules can change. Everything, can't be for granted. And I just really want to feel like my time is being used properly. And I definitely miss during the COVID era of just being stuck at home and having like oodles of time. And I was just able to just hammer out stuff. And I really haven't had that kind of opportunity in, man, at least 2 years. And I really have to just block out time and knowing that I'm going to be able to get something done. And I've got someone in the chat. Person, can you please say hi, please? Hi. I don't know what that's about, but hi. Yeah, um, something that I trying to get to, that is my, I guess you could say, it's my New Year's resolution. It's really have time uh, management for a lot of different stuff I got going on. So yeah, that's basically that in the long and the short. wonder what your guys's New Year's resolutions are. I know we're like 3 weeks away, maybe. Um, so yeah, my little resolution for next year is just better time management, but also changing how I've been drawing little by little. And a lot of that is just basically just kind of thinking about the things that excite me the most about comics, about storytelling, and just really thinking about whatever it is that I'm doing. And I don't really think that emulating is the best word for me to choose. So I'm just going to say what inspires me to want to pull out a sheet of paper and draw. That's what I think. But in more positive news, um, I've been slowly um, kind of piecing together my who's who of um, what is going to be in Between the Lines Volume 2. And everything goes well. We're looking at a um, 2026 Kickstarter for this. So it's basically just going to be a best of some of the commission pieces that I've uh, done in the last 3 years. Per usual, we're going to have a section of uh, a lot of pencil sketches and studies that I've also done that I haven't really posted on social media. And uh, there's also going to be a short comic, basically. And this is all going to be, all put together. I'm still trying to figure out, I guess, what's going to be, the final whatever. But so far, I've compiled probably about close to 60, 70 pieces, I think. Um, and of course, one of the big things I want to do is to get all 20 of these things scanned and try to have them graph together so that it'll be like on 2 pages. I think that would be really cool. And definitely something that I'm going to really enjoy finally getting this thing out there for everyone. I hate the fact that I had to postpone it uh, as far as the Kickstarter and all that. Um, but there was just such an unknown uh, regarding just the whole tariff situation, the printing situation. Um, and I think some of that is kind of leveled out, um, sort of. And then uh, because of a couple different projects that were also happening, was kind of derailed on trying to get stuff out in a I guess the possible deadline I was trying to put on myself. Hey, black paint time. We let's see, what other good news can I mention? The storyboarding for uh, my book, Ghost Notes. Um, all that's been completed. All of that is unfortunately kind of got put on a bit on the back burner the last 2 months, but uh, the entire first chapter, which is about, let's say, 30 pages, storyboarding uh, along with the script is already there. So, bit on the chunky side, but I like that. Um, I wanted to challenge myself in a couple of parts. One of the things that I've intentionally kind of shied away from is doing double page spreads because it's very easy to screw that up in the printing process. And that's actually something that there are some scenes where you really need to have those double page spreads happening. Just as noisy. So I'm really trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the release of Ghost Notes. Uh, because part of me is just like, well, I could just pitch this, and I would hate for the fact of, there be some weird clause that, once I pitch this, I can't pitch it anywhere else, sort of thing, because there's going to be that one company that's going to try to do something inane like that. The other part is I could do Kickstarter for it as well, but it's also just a giant gamble in regards to whether or not if people are willing to back it. And then the other thought was uh, like a couple of other people that I know to just put the comic out there as something that's on Patreon or uh, the paid size Substack. So there's just a lot of feasible options, but gosh, it's a lot of options. So I'm trying to figure out what I feel like is going to be the best route. I think that sketch is done. To the next one. Oop. All right. Let's do like this one's going to take a little extra time. All right. Can't tell you how much joy it gives me to draw Howard the Duck. Always had a soft spot for this character. the duck. And I think the next one's going to be Ultraman. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 8. Let's see if I can try to get this done with any sort of completion. So, true story. I actually got around to watching the Netflix Ultraman show. I wasn't that bad. I definitely enjoyed the pacing of it. I thought it was an interesting choice that all of the suits kind of look like Iron Man suits instead of like Ultraman suits. Um, it's kind of hard for me to like really explain what it is that I mean unless you actually watch it. But uh, for the most part, it was enjoyable. So you want to see crap, what's it called? A newer Tokusatsu uh, type show that isn't roped into the whole Super Sentai Power Rangers thing. I definitely recommend the new Ultraman show. Even Shin Kamen Rider really enjoyed. In fact, all three of the Shin movies, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Godzilla, really enjoyed what uh, Hideki Anno has been doing. Yes. I'm going to do the right source. It's all focused right here, so it's all going to have to go in like that. Oh man, water break because everyone should hydrate. doing these like really long patchings, it's definitely not the easiest thing to do, but sometimes you just have to roll with it. See if I can pull this off. No pressure. Hey, actually, kind of surprised that worked out much better than I was expecting it to. But yeah, it's definitely worked out much better than I was expecting it to. That makes me happy. Wow. All right. So, at least with this first batch, 3 down, 7 more to go. Then the next batch is 20. But yeah, uh, thankfully, got 2 days off, and I'll be able to focus on getting the rest of these done. Especially since I was able to ink 3 of them in almost an hour and a half. So that's not bad. Yeah. All right. So, thank you guys so much for having to stop in. Sorry if I missed out on any comments or any of the uh, reactions and all that. like to thank you guys anyways. And if for some reason I just happen to not see you before the end of the year again, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Festivus, Happy Holidays. I Anything and everything regarding the winter and festive cheer. Uh, Best of all to all of you. Uh, that being said, we're going to end off tonight uh, with the usual accoutrement. Haven Comics, located at 1871 Slaughter Road, Suite F in Madison, Alabama. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to this channel, please definitely do so. If you're watching this on my Facebook page or any other place, be sure to also like and subscribe and follow and all that fun stuff. Don't know where you can find me. Just type in at T Price Artworks. Chances are you'll find me there. But yeah, that is definitely going to be a fun one for sure. And all that being said, uh, be sure to follow and sign up on my free email newsletter that I do every month. I'm going to be putting up this month's probably about either Wednesday or Thursday, um, just to catch everyone up on everything that I've been doing behind the scenes, including scans of uh, all 20 of these pieces so that you can uh, laugh and giggle and share to all your friends. And yeah, that is basically it. That's all I know. That's all I have to say. And wish you all a good night. See ya.